Universe. The sum of everything that exists in the cosmos. Whole world. Outer space. Infinity. Early astronomers thought that our planet was the center of the universe. Explorers continue to look for life outside our universe but have yet to find it. We live in a universe that looks like it has plenty of room for us to expand into. Galaxy. A large group of stars that contains the solar system. Constellation. Cluster. Star system. Our system is just one of many in the galaxy that might be able to support life. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system, but not the biggest in the galaxy. The two most common types of galaxies are globular galaxies and spiral galaxies. Aurora. A natural light display that occurs in the skies. Polar light. Shimmering. Blazing. The aurora borealis in the northern sky glows brightly with vibrant colors. The aurora borealis is a phenomenon that has inspired myths and legends. The aurora is a great example of how science can explain natural phenomena. Dark matter. Stuff in space that has gravity, but it is invisible. Black stuff. Antimatter. Black mass. The missing component is known as dark matter and its nature is unknown. The center focuses on research into the nature of dark matter and dark energy. Dark energy and dark matter are both forms of zero-point vacuum fluctuations. Spectrum. Intensity of light as it varies with wavelength or frequency. Amplitude. Ubiquity. Prism. The energy of a photon is related to its color by the visible spectrum. The atomic spectrum of helium is used to study the properties of stars. Radio waves have the longest wavelength on the electromagnetic spectrum. Astrophysics. The study of stars and other objects in space. Astronomy. Astrography. Stargazing. He eventually graduated with a Bachelor of Astrophysics at London University. They provide courses in the fields of physics, astrophysics, and mathematics. His other scientific interests concern cosmology and high-energy astrophysics. Outer space. The physical universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Deep space. Empty space. Infinity. The scientist was sent on a mission to conduct experiments in outer space. Cosmic radiation is a natural phenomenon that originates from outer space. The spaceship was able to fly through outer space and explore new galaxies. Navigation. The act of directing ships and aircraft from different places. Maneuvering. Piloting. Gliding. If you're going to be a good pilot, you need to master navigation. Continuous radio signals from those satellites are used widely for navigation. In the past, navigation depended on a knowledge of the positions of the stars. Telescope. An instrument that is used to view distant objects. Spyglass. Optical prism. Magnifier. The Space Telescope has taken the clearest pictures ever of Pluto. A low-power telescope is enough if you only want to look at the Moon. This is a telescope that penetrates the remote parts of the universe. Observatory. A position or building that gives an extensive view. Watchtower. Beacon. Lookout. The Royal Observatory was established to observe and catalogue the stars. The observatory has 2 telescopes to detect microwave and infrared light. The observatory is now financed chiefly by the National Science Foundation. Supernova. A powerful and luminous explosion of a star. Blank space. Dark matter. Cosmic dust. The explosion of a supernova can create a neutron star or a black hole. The energy released during a supernova explosion is astronomically powerful. A supernova can outshine an entire galaxy of stars and leave striking remnants. Wavelength. The distance between 2 waves of energy. Visible light. Frequency. Amplitude. The wavelength is dependent on the frequency and the speed of sound. Light is made up of different wavelengths, which the brain perceives as color. For example, red light has a longer wavelength than green, and green than blue. Eclipse. When the Sun, Earth, or Moon cross paths and cover each other. Blocking. Covering. Shading. An eclipse happens when the Earth and Moon are in line with the Sun. Solar eclipses can occur up to 5 times a year, although that is rare. The total eclipse was an once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a rare phenomenon. Corona. A usually colored circle is seen around the Sun. Radiance. Circle of light. Crown of light. The corona is usually hidden by the bright light of the Sun's surface. Looking at small details, we find that the corona has a delicate structure. That study enables astronomers to compare stellar coronae with the solar corona. Luminosity. The state of producing or reflecting bright light. Brightness. Splendor. Fluorescence. The maximum density of a star can determine its luminosity and lifespan. The red giant star's luminosity is thousands of times greater than our Sun. The white dwarf's luminosity is much lower than that of a main sequence star. Nebula. A giant cloud of dust and gas in space. Rain cloud. Exhaust fumes. Fogginess. The astronomer used a powerful telescope to study the nebula in detail. It is estimated that a nebula is immense, hundreds of light-years in diameter. The nebula's distance from Earth made it a popular target for space missions. Gravity. The force that attracts a body towards the center of the Earth. Attraction. Potency. Intensity. There is a careful balance of heat and gravity holding the planet in place. Newton formulated the principle of gravity while sitting under an apple tree. In space, astronauts can't cry because there is no gravity, so the tears can't flow. Satellite. A device sent up into space to travel around the Earth. Spacecraft. Rocket. Spaceship. A satellite is a natural object in space that moves around a planet or star. The first artificial satellite on the Moon was the Soviet Union probe Luna 10. A single satellite is able to provide coverage to a larger area than a phone tower. Asteroid. Millions of small celestial objects orbit the Sun. Fireball. Meteorite. Comet. They detected asteroid was close to Earth even though it was far away. This event has helped to spark discussion of asteroid impact avoidance. Evidence supports the theory that the dinosaurs were wiped out by asteroids. Milky Way. The galaxy in which we live contains the stars. Heavenly body. Celestial body. Nebula. Most galaxies, such as the Milky Way, contain about 100 billion stars. Some astronomers thought nebulae were part of our Milky Way galaxy. Just as Earth orbits the Sun, the solar system orbits the center of the Milky Way. Rotation. The action of rotating about an axis or center. Revolution. Spinning. Revolving. The North Pole is where the rotation of the Earth intersects the Earth's surface. It takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete its rotation on its axis. The axis of rotation is an imaginary line that runs through the Earth's center. Epoch. A long period of time in the Earth's development. Point of history. Millennium. Generation. The invention of the spaceship was an epoch-making milestone in aviation. The moon landing was an epoch-making achievement for space exploration. The space science revolution marked the beginning of a new epoch in history. Black hole. A place where things disappear without a trace. Emptiness. Great void. Vacuum. A black hole is a cosmic entity that has a strong gravitational pull. The apparent magnitude of the black hole was impossible to measure. The center of a galaxy is where the supermassive black hole is located. Albedo. The ratio of the intensity of light reflected from an object. Reflectivity. Luminosity. Absorptivity. The albedo of a surface can affect the amount of energy needed for heating. The albedo of the ocean surface plays a role in regulating global temperatures. The measurement accuracy of the sun sensor is influenced by the Earth's albedo. Cosmic rays. Particles from outer space travel across the universe. Radiation. Cosmic particles. Space radiation. Cosmic ray particles are not directly observed on the surface of Earth. The study of cosmic rays has led to advancements in particle physics. The spacecraft was designed to break into cosmic rays and collect data. Crater. A large hole in the top of a volcano. Hollow. Abyss. Crevasse. The astronaut described a massive crater within the moon's surface. The impact of the meteor created a massive crater in between the fields. The archaeology team discovered a hidden crater inside the ancient ruins. Extragalactic. Originating or existing outside the Milky Way galaxy. Intergalactic. Cosmological. Circumstellar. The extragalactic distance required a long exposure time for observation. The extragalactic observations provided evidence for the Big Bang theory. Hubble was the first astronomer to detect the existence of extragalactic stars. Solar System. The Sun and the group of planets that move around it. Cosmos. The void. Outer space. The team has discovered more than 30 planets outside the solar system. Their suggestion requires the presence of comets in the outer solar system. It's mind-boggling to think that our solar system is only one among billions. Cosmology. The study of the nature and origin of the universe. Astronomy. Planets. Galaxies. Dark matter and energy are theoretical solutions to problems in cosmology. Modern cosmology relies on advanced telescopes and mathematical models. The Big Bang theory is a cornerstone of modern cosmology and astrophysics. Light year. The distance that light can travel in 1 year. Solar year. Cosmic space. Tropical year. The light year is a way to comprehend the immense scale of the universe. The light year is a concept in understanding the age and size of the universe. A light year is a unit of measurement used to describe astronomical distances. Constellation. A group of stars in the sky. Stars. Cluster. Stellar system. The globular arrangement of the stars formed a beautiful constellation. The Andromeda constellation is home to several notable deep sky objects. People can use the figure shaped by a constellation to recognize specific stars. Astronomer. A scientist who studies the objects in the sky. Astrophysicist. Astrologist. Cosmologist. A super lens was being developed by Harvard astronomer Jim Baker. These different readings resulted in different reports from each astronomer. A meeting of professional and amateur astronomers was hosted by the media.